What's up, Guardians? Profane here, thanks for checking out the video. With the most recent update, Bungie has given roaming supers a sizable buff, providing a ×3 regenerative bonus to all roaming supers, which allows players to spam them much more often. Roaming supers have received a base increase in overall damage, along with an increase in damage against champions. So with an increase in the uptime of these supers, which ones are the best to use here in Revenant? Well, that's what we plan on answering today by taking all of these supers and testing them against the Ogre boss in the Grasp of Avarice dungeon. We'll be testing out the Fist of Havoc, Burning Maul, Bladefury, Glacial Quake, and Sentinel Shield for Titans, Silkstrike, Golden Gun, Arc Staff, Storm's Edge, and Spectral Blades for Hunters. And we'll be testing Nova Warp, Stormtrance, and Dawnblade for Warlocks. With that said, let's get into it, starting with Titans. With the exception of Fist of Havoc, I was pretty impressed with a lot of these damage numbers. The big thing to remember with all of these supers is that they are designed to clear through groups of enemies, whereas quick burst supers like Twilight Arsenal and Nova Bomb are more ideal for damage phases. Sentinel Shield was by far the most impressive and biggest surprise of this bunch, and I'm still in shock over it putting up nearly 2 million points of damage with Doomfang. Glacial Quake performed really well, it's just a really inconsistent super because its damage is reliant on getting all those crystals to break. Bladefury really put up some solid numbers, something that bodes nicely for Strength Titans, who are still holding on to Banner of War. With Titans covered, let's switch gears and check out Hunters. These damage numbers weren't bad, but after seeing what Titans were able to put out, I was definitely expecting more. Storm's Edge and Silkstrike are the biggest standouts for Hunters, but the rest of these supers would really benefit from some additional damage output. With that, let's shift over to Warlocks. I was more impressed over the performance of Warlock supers than I was Hunters. All in all, these numbers are pretty solid, with the exception of Winter's Wrath, which continues to suffer even after the most recent buff to Ballidorse. It performs much better than it was before, but this exotic and super combination still needs something to really pull them up from the slumps. I was really happy to see the performance of Stormtrance, which should work out nicely with a lot of Arc-themed exotics, like the Crown of Tempest and Storm Dancer's Brace. Overall, it seems that Titans have benefited the most out of this roaming super buff, with Sentinel Shield standing out as the highest damage roaming super. But what are your thoughts on these results? Were you surprised by any of them? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you enjoyed and found it helpful, then be sure to hit that like button below, along with the subscribe button if you're new. Both are greatly appreciated, and both really do help support the channel. And until next time, Guardians, this has been Profane, wishing you all some happy hunting.